Functions and graphs. Inverse functions. Plot the function f of x equals 1 over x plus 2 for values of x between minus 6 and plus 2, where x is not equal to minus 2. For example, if x were equal to minus 2, we'd have minus 2 plus 2 on the bottom, or 0 on the bottom, and 1 divided by 0 is not determinable. So, entering values for x, we get the function f of x is 1 over x plus 2, and we can now enter the values. For example, when x is minus 6, we get 1 over minus 6 rather than 1 over x. So 1 over minus 6 plus 2, or 1 over minus 4, or minus a quarter. When f is minus 5, it's 1 over minus 5 plus 2, or 1 over minus 3, or minus a third. And similarly for minus 4 and minus 5, we get 1 over minus 4 plus 2, or minus a half, and 1 over minus 3 plus 2, or 1 over minus 1, or minus 1. Now we weren't allowed to use x equals minus 2, but we'll use minus 2.5 just to come close. 1 over minus 2.5 plus 2 makes that equal to 1 over minus a half, or minus 2. We now enter further values on the other side of minus 2. We start with minus 1.5. 1 over minus 1.5 plus 2 is 1 over a half, and that's 2. So for the first time we're seeing a positive value here. F of minus 1 is 1 over minus 1 plus 2, or 1 over 1, because 2 minus 1 is 1, and that's 1. For f0 we get 1 over 0 plus 2, or a half, which is 0.5. And for f1 we're getting 1 over 3, a third, and so on. For f of 2 we get 1 over 2 plus 2, a quarter, or 0.25. So what we can see here is that as the numbers increase from 0, 1, 2, these values are getting smaller. They're going nearer to 0. And before that, when we went here, minus 6, there were still quite small numbers here, and they were getting smaller in size. They were quite large, minus 2, for example, at the minus 2.5, and large again at the minus 1.5. So if we look at the graph here at minus 2, from minus 6 to minus 2 the numbers were quite small, getting smaller in size the further away we went. And as we came closer to minus 2, the numbers were getting larger. For example, here at 2.5 it was at 2. Similarly on the right hand side here, to the right of minus 2, the numbers got smaller and smaller and smaller the further out you went, the smaller value in size nearer the 0. But as you came close to minus 2, the numbers went really, really high. So that's the graph of the inverse function.